Okay, the retro impression tarot. I am cutting them down, so this is before the back of them, and this is what it looks like now. Rather than looking and seeing this, you focus more on the middle of the card. And then when we turn it around, this is what you have. Okay. It goes more to the edges of the foil. And here it is with the framing around it. I take the framing off. So these are the ones I've done so far. And so yeah, I'm going to continue with that, cutting them down because it's just my preference. I've got small hands and, you know, I'm usually working in a smaller space. So to have the cards larger like this, it just doesn't work as well for me. So I am, you know, taking it off around here, this border here, and then rounding the edges again. Okay, the Yukio I also cut down. It had a frame around it, and in the back of the card you could see the frame. Now when you cut it off where it showed the framing on the back, it still does keep at the bottom of the card enough to see what the card is. So that worked out really well. But that's just me. I always cut them down. Now I'm not going to cut this one down because it has no borders. Okay, it's a little larger, but that's it. You know, if I cut this down, I'm going to lose part of the image, which I don't want to do. Now I do love this cardstock. This is a matte, and it's very, very, very nice feeling. This deck was more expensive. Of course, it was a $65 deck. But you pay for that cardstock. It's a really nice feeling cardstock. I really like that. It's matte color, but it's smooth. It's very, very slick. So easy to do. So I'm gonna turn this off. I've got to go to the grocery store, pick up some supplies, and I'm gonna continue to work on these cards so that they're just easier for me. I know some people like to keep the edges, but most of my cards I'll cut down, and people just have a hemorrhage. Oh my God, they're expensive cards. Yeah, but I'm the one that's got to use them. So that's what I do. I cut them all down because it just works better for me. Now I do really like it, this one, since I cut it down. I like that you see this more than you're focusing on just that you know, the framing around it. That just brings this into so much more prominence. Okay. So and I also like, because I want to get to the content of the card, not be stuck on the framing of it. Okay. I want to look at the content. That's another reason I cut them down, because I don't want the extra drama around it. I want to get to the content of the card. So that's what I'm in the process of doing. Now I noticed in cutting these down that all the framing on these is a little different. I didn't notice that before. But each one of these, the framing top of it is different. Each one is different. Now when I had the big framing around it, I didn't notice it at all. Since I've taken that framing off, I do notice that each one of these is a little different. So yeah, that's feeling good since I took that off. I'm going to keep working on these. I'm going to go grab something because I need to get something to eat for this evening. I'm going to go do that real quick before it gets too late. And yeah, we'll see you online. I haven't had lunch or anything, so I need to go grab something.